Okay, it's right on Lincoln. It's like a small theater. It's also where the Biograph is. You guys know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
The Biograph? Yeah, so that's basically what it is.
Go out.
Yeah, you go out and
Go to the
drink.
gym, go out,
Yeah.
drink, watch sports.
Do you go out with like a bunch of friends?
Yeah.
What kind of places do you go? Do you go around Lincoln Park or?
I go out around Edgewater or around like Wicker area,
Yeah.
down
Oh, yeah.
down there.
And then do you also?
I live in New York. This is my
Oh,
first time in
wow.
Chicago.
Welcome! What do you usually do on the weekend? I know, random, right?
What do I do on the weekend?
Yeah.
I work here and rehearse here.
Do you do shows and stuff?
Not yet because I'm a second year. And
Okay.
you don't actually get to do any of the main stage shows until third
Later,
year.
yeah.
I tend to either go to parties or do homework.
Do you usually go to parties with like friends? Like,
Yeah, friends.
house parties? And then,
The Biograph, Victor
Yeah.
Jones.
So wait, so do you think it's the Biograph or do you
No,
usually
I know
like?
it's Victor Jones.
Okay,
But
just
I mean, again, going here, it's pretty
Yeah.
much like it's a staple.
Yeah. Do you wait? Can you build off that? Like, what do you mean? It's a staple, like.
It's just one of the more well-known theaters in Chicago. I mean, they put on some really great shows.
Yeah. What, have you guys ever been there before?
Yes.
Do you know what kind of shows they put on at all, or?
Not at all. Nope.
All right, cool. What do
Not
you?
unless they're on Metromix.
Yeah.
Not at all.
What do you typically?
Typically their shows are pretty wonderfully acted
Yeah.
and
Would
put
you-
together. I mean, they're an extremely professional theater.
Would you say that they're a little bit different than other theaters here? Or do you think that they have a special kind of characteristic about them that kind of set them apart? Or do you think that
I'd say that,
Or like a small
they,
theater.
for a small theater, I mean, I think the thing that sets them apart is that they are so small, but yet they're so big.
Yeah. All right. What kind of shows do you think that they typically put on there in general?
I think it's changed since they got the new artistic director.
Yeah.
I've definitely noticed.
For the
I get-
better?
Well, I get emails from them a lot, and I can just tell it's definitely started to be aimed to a younger crowd. I
Yeah.
think now.
Younger and more, I'd say probably more like racially diverse
Yeah.
and informed as well.
Yeah.
I think like using the internet and like YouTube videos and like dialoguing is the best way to do it outside of a formal
Word of mouth.
educational place.
It's always the best way.
Yeah. Would you say like a viral video or something like that? Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Do you think that's like a good thing? Like you would be more likely to go to that? All right.
I think it comes down to like theater needs to evolve and
Yeah.
to get to that point instead of doing.
Yeah. So you think that they basically do that? They kind of like push the limits, kind of.
Good one.
Do you think it's working? I mean, like,
I think in theory it's working, but I can't. I haven't been to a show since,
No,
so
yeah.
I mean that's.
would,
know
would you
if
go back if you knew more about the show, or you knew someone that was like writing it, and you knew a writer, or?
Yeah, maybe. I think there have been shows that I've wanted to see, and I just haven't had the time recently.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I haven't had time or like the extra cash, but yeah, I've heard some really positive feedback about shows they've done recently. Like I know people really like Damaraville
Yeah.
and the Vibrator play as well.
So do you guys ever go to the theater, like at all, like on your own time, spare time?
I'll go to the comedy shows. I don't really go to the theater.
Comedy shows.
Yeah.
Why do you go to only comedy shows?
They're entertaining.
Entertaining, yeah.
yeah, they're funny. It's
Yeah.
a good date place to go.
Oh, date plays.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many times do you go? Would you say what kind of like?
I see
day?
Broadway shows, I see comedy shows. I would say like once every like 1 or 2 months
Mhm. And why do you think you go? And do you go with friends?
with friends.
Okay. And do you just think it's like a fun thing
Yeah.
to do? Okay, that's awesome.
How often do you go to the theater? I mean, that might be a stupid question, but do you usually go outside of here, like
Outside
outside?
of the fall,
Yeah.
not as often as I'd like.
Yeah. Do you think it's just?
Not much time. Price. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get discounts, but
Yeah.
not often.
often, probably a couple times a month.
Yeah, I actually haven't been to anything professional at all this quarter, which is bad. But I don't know. I went a lot last quarter. I'll see at least like 3 or 4 things I try to a quarter.
I think I saw at Home with the Theater. I think that was the last thing I saw. So that was 2 Edward Albee plays back to back, pretty much.
Typically think about when you think about theater, then.
I don't
Truthfully, we need the truth.
Yeah,
no, I
be
mean, I go
brutally
to them,
honest.
not much. If somebody wanted to go, I'd go to them. I'm not like
But is
against
there
them.
like a perception that you have of theaters?
No, not at all.
Okay.
We should do Groupon.
They do have a Groupon, yeah.
That's
And
Yeah, I'd definitely be more inclined to go. If that was
Yeah.
the case. That's usually what pulls me in a lot of times, like
Yeah.
a deal or a special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the student rush stuff that a lot of the theaters do. I mean, because Victory Gardens does it. I
Yeah.
think that that's like really great incentive
Yeah.
instead of paying like $35.
Oh my God, no, I know. We're
paying like
poor.
$17.
I actually do, like, there's some theaters that do that, and I, like, sometimes I'll put it in my calendar, like, oh, I should look at going that night. I've never actually done it, but I, like, put it in my calendar, like,
Yeah.
oh, I should do that, and then I just don't do it.
So it makes you.
I think, like, a big part of it, which I don't know, like, if, like, marketing or advertising or anything can do it, is education, because I think people are really, like, set in what they think this is theater should be, and I'm not interested in that, and it's boring, or they have a double standard and like that's boring, and then they go see something and it's not like a linear play, and they're like, that was
Make
weird.
it into an accept.
And what made you kind of go?
I really like Edward Albee.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think there were student discounts, so I went.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think that's the last thing I saw there too, and it was the same night. And
Yeah,
student
it was
discount
the preview
tickets.
night, I think.
And that's why I went. I saw Christmas Carol at the Goodman, but that was it. I think that's mainly because like we don't have U passes then, and so like, getting around and
So we
it's
just
really
stay
cheap,
home.
so I just stay in my apartment or like walk places. So I'd
Yeah.
probably go see something at Victory Gardens, but